Reverend Don Lewis coming to you from beautiful Florida. And today our question comes to us from Stephen A. And Stephen asks about the use of prayer beads for devotion, and he would like my take on this. And let us begin by discussing what prayer beads are. Prayer beads are strings of beads, kind of like this, although in a number of different forms. Occasionally they are also a string or cord with multiple knots in it. And this is one of the oldest forms of what we might call prayer beads. Prayer beads go far back into antiquity. They were used in ancient Greece. They are currently used in Christianity and Hinduism and Buddhism and modern Western paganism, and probably other places as well. They are very ancient, they are very common, and they are used basically to count as you perform a prayer, a meditation, or an act of magic. And as you count them, you increase your focus on the thing that you are doing, whether a prayer, meditation, or act of magic. Many prayer beads are a particular number of beads in order to take you through a set prayer or meditation. It is not always the case, but it's often the case. And you just count them one by one as you go through. And this increases your focus, again, on what it is that you are doing, and in some cases helps you to remember the preset prayer that you are reciting. Sometimes also they are used to count a certain number of repetitions of a prayer. And they have many different uses beyond these as well, because again, they're very ancient and very widespread. What do I think of them as an act of devotion? Well, I think they could be very effective if they speak to you. And the reason is because they're a simple repetitive act which can greatly help to focus your mind if focus is an issue. And whether to count through the stages of a particular prayer or meditation, or to count repetitions, or to focus in general during your act of spiritual power, whatever it may be, I think they're very effective. One of the most common forms of prayer beads in modern Western paganism is the so-called witch's ladder, which usually consists of 9 knots, which take you through a particular spell. And this is basically the same thing in an active application in magic. And sometimes also you'll see so-called pagan rosaries, which are just prayer beads, usually tied again to a particular prayer. What prayer should you use if you want to use these? Well, pick one that you like. There are a number of them out there. You can certainly find one online that would be suitable for pagan use, or you can create your own. The idea isn't really the words of the particular prayer, but the focus on what it is you're attempting to connect with, or to cause to come into being, or the state you're attempting to attain. For example, peace through meditation. There are all sorts of things you could do. You could use our Correllian peace prayer in connection with prayer beads. Or again, you can simply pick one that you like. But are they effective? Well, they certainly can be. And particularly if focus is an issue for a person, I think they could be very helpful. They're basically just a very simple, repetitive action which cuts out distractions that otherwise may cause your mind to wander. So that would be my take on prayer beads. I hope you find it helpful, and until next time, may you blessed be. Hello, this is Reverend Don Lewis coming to you from witchschool.com. Are you looking for the best in pagan and magical education? With more than 12,000 pages, witchschool.com is like having your own personal library with individual learning assistants to help you study. And Witch School's Anyone, Anytime, Anywhere education system is available any place on Earth, anywhere you are and anytime you want it, as long as you have an internet connection. Witch School's lifetime memberships are a great value. They really do last a lifetime. They've been there for years and they'll be there for years to come. So get your membership today at witchschool.com.